Hey ladies, Essence Turner here, Master Energy Healer and Self Love and Radical Forgiveness Coach. And today I wanted to share a healing video with you for validation. So if you ever struggle with not feeling seen or heard or not feeling validated, this healing session is for you. On my circle last night, we circle number one of my 5 sacred commitments to activating your inner goddess was on remembering that you are a goddess and that you are connected to nature and you're connected to all of the goddesses and that you have power within you. And sometimes when we're not fully connected with our goddess energy and connected with our truth, we can have this sense that we don't matter, we're invisible, and we're looking to other people to validate us and make us feel important. And deep down, you may know that, that's your job to do, but it just seems like it would be so much better and easier if other people would just do it, right? And so that is the place of being like in the wounded goddess, more so is that you're looking for something on the outside to fill you up versus being the empowered goddess who knows that she is everything and has everything inside of her. So this healing session, you're going to follow along with me. It kind of follows EFT a little bit. It's a mixture of EFT and chakra heart tapping, and it's going to be kind of random, so just follow along. But if you find yourself where your eyes are closed and you don't really know what I'm doing, just allow your tapping to be intuitive, right? Just trust that you have a healer inside of you that knows what it should be doing. So don't get all caught up in your head if you're not following exactly along with me. Just trust the process. So EFT is emotional freedom technique, and basically what you're doing is you're tapping on different points in the body to release trapped emotions. And it starts off with us saying negative statements, and it's important for us to voice what's in the shadow. I know sometimes you might think, well, if I talk about the negative, don't I just bring more of that in? But what's the other side? Being in denial about what's in the shadow, that doesn't work either. So we honor what's in the shadow and we bring it to the light to, bring it up, get it out, and then we replace it with some positive, some positive reaffirming words about today, about being validated and validating ourselves. So this healing today is going to be with Goddess Kali out in nature. And so I'm just going to take you on a journey. I'm going to get one last sip of water before we go in. What I want you to do is just get settled in your seat or on the floor and just be open. Don't force. Okay? So what I want you to do right now, and I'm going to close my eyes too for a moment. I want you to close your eyes, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths together to connect our energy. So let's breathe in, hold, and exhale. Again, breathe in, hold, and exhale. Again, breathe in, hold, and exhale. Now I want you to take one long inhale. Slow exhale. Long inhale. Slow exhale. Now find a comfortable breathing pattern. Breathing in and out. Relaxing your body. And now in your mind's eye, I want you to see yourself out in nature, out in a field. And off to your left, you see a cave. And you think there's something familiar about that cave. So you start to head towards it. And as you get closer to the cave, you start to feel a bit nervous and anxious. You know something magical is about to take place. You just don't know what, and it's making you nervous. So just stop and just stand outside of the cave, just kind of looking around, making sure everything is okay. And then in an instant, your higher self is there. Your angels and guides are there. And they're all surrounding you in front of the cave. So you're facing the entrance of the cave and they're all behind you. And you can feel their love and encouragement, encouraging you to go into the healing cave. And then you feel something or someone take your right hand, and you look up and it's Kalima. And even if you've never met her, you feel this warm, comforting feeling from her, like a mother, nurturing. And maybe she appears in her natural form, or maybe she's appearing in the form of somebody you've met before, or maybe it's even in the form of an animal. However she appears, just welcome her. And imagine that she guides you into the cave. And it's dark in there, but there's a little bit of light coming from a crack at the top. And so you see a huge boulder, and you go and sit on the boulder. And Kalima kneels in front of you on her hands and knees. And she takes your hands in her hands as she kneels before you. And she looks up at you and she says, "Give it to me. Give me all of your pain." And so imagine in your mind's eye, just bringing to mind how you feel invisible, unimportant, like you don't matter. Maybe you can even bring to mind a specific time in which you felt like you didn't matter or you weren't heard. And you try and try to be seen, but they just don't see you. They won't listen. They don't respect boundaries. And just bring all of that to Ma Kali. And so just hold that in your heart. Feel whatever that feels like for you, whether it's sadness or anger or frustration. Just feel it in your heart for a moment. And now I want you to give this, not feeling validated, I want you to give it a shape. And maybe it's a shape of a apple or a triangle or a shoe. Whatever it is, give it a shape. And now, with your eyes steady closed, I want you to make your fist, each hand into a fist, and begin like you're knocking on your heart chakra, on your chest. You're kind of just knocking, pounding lightly. Repeat after me. Kalima, I don't feel validated. I don't feel validated. And it's just not fair. It's just not fair. I see other people. I hear them out. I listen to them. I witness them. But nobody sees me. Nobody sees me. I just don't matter. I don't feel important. I don't feel like people see me. Tap on the top of your head. People don't see me. I don't matter. And no one cares about me. Tap right below your navel, on your womb. They just don't see me. I don't really matter. Nobody asks me how I'm doing. Nobody asks me how my day was. Nobody surprises me with things. It's like I just don't count. I guess I just don't count. Tap on your solar plexus at your diaphragm. It's just not fair. Because I give and give, and I never get it back. Nothing I do is good enough. Maybe I'm just not good enough. Maybe who I am just isn't good enough. I mean, why am I even here? Why do I even bother? What's the point if people just don't see me? Tapping on your heart. I just don't feel validated. I don't feel seen. I don't feel heard. I don't feel important. And it's just not fair. My Kali, it's just not fair. Resting your hand on your heart, taking a deep breath in and exhale. This breath in, pulling in on your pelvic floor, pulling up at your root chakra and holding it like a Kegel exercise. Containing the energy and release. One more time, pulling up on your pelvic floor, containing all the energy of not feeling validating, and breathe it out. Breathe in and release. Focusing back on your visualization there with my colleague. Your hands in her hands, and she's just taking it all in, hearing you out, listening to you. As she's been holding your hand, drawing out some of the sadness and hurt from your body. And now, I want you to imagine that she gets up and she comes behind you and she just wraps her arms around you and just holds you. And so I want you, with your hands, to maybe look at me for a moment, to embrace yourself in the front of your chest, hands in a fist, and start to tap right here. So you're embracing and you're tapping. And what I want you to do right now is just to receive Ma Kali's words. You don't need to say anything, just breathe. My darling child, I see you. You matter. I care about you. I love you. You are doing such a good job. I want to surprise you. I want to lavish you. I want to give you beautiful things. But you have to know you deserve it. Repeat after me now. I deserve it. I do deserve good things. And I really want to matter. I really want to be important. I want people to care about me. Is it possible that someone would ever care about me? I mean, truly care about me. Is it possible that people will ever really see me? I mean, really see me at my core. This is what I want. I want to be seen, Ma. I want to be validated. Take a deep breath in, rest your hands, and exhale. Another breath in, and exhale. One last time, breathing in, and exhale. Tapping, knocking again, embracing yourself, listening to Ma Kali's words. Of course it's possible. Of course it's possible for you to be seen. Of course it's possible for you to be heard. It's possible for you to matter to others. And it's possible for you to be seen as important. Of course you can be seen as important, my child. Because you really do matter. And you really are important. But you have to see that within yourself first. You have to see yourself as important. You have to matter to yourself. You have to see yourself, my child. I mean, deeply, truly see yourself and love yourself and honor yourself. Are you willing to do that, my child? Place both hands over your heart. Repeat after me. I'm willing to see myself. I'm willing to love myself. I'm willing to see myself as important. I'm willing to care about myself. Tap in at the top of the head. I am enough. I'm willing to know that who I am is enough. Right where I stand, I am enough. I don't need outside validation. I'm willing to validate myself. I don't need outside validation. I'm willing to validate myself. I'm a goddess. Everything that I need is within me. Everything I'll ever need is within me. I am a powerful woman. I am willing to see and know my power. I've seen it before. It's come out before. And now I'm willing to own it. I'm willing to live in that power. I'm willing to know that it starts with me first. I can't expect someone to give me what I'm unwilling to give myself. So I'm going to validate myself. I am doing a good job. I woke up today. That's good enough for me. Who I am is good enough for me. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to be anything but me. And that is enough. That is enough. I am enough. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am a goddess. I see me. I matter. I have power. I don't need them to validate me. I don't need anybody to tell me I'm doing a good job. I'll say that to myself. I don't need anybody to pat me on the back. I'll pat my own self on the back. I'm doing a good job. I'm doing the best I can. And every day, I'm getting better and better. I'm getting better and better. I'm getting better and better. I'm doing more and more for myself. Look, I'm doing this video. And that's enough. I'm doing what it takes. And if I'm guided to do more, I'll do it. But where I am right now is enough. And I'm validating that. I'm putting a stamp on that. I am enough. And I validate myself. I am a goddess. I am a goddess. I am a goddess. I am a goddess. And I validate myself. And just dance it out. 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 Yeah. Let it sit in. All right. I hope that you enjoyed that healing session, and do this daily if you need to like really start to step into your power. If you realize you've been putting it on to others to validate you, and this can just help you continue to remember that you don't need anything outside of you. You can validate yourself. And if you feel called to do deeper healing, to work through some issues, maybe you have abandonment issues or rejection issues, maybe you need some inner child healing from some of the things that have happened in the past, and because of the things that have happened in the past, you're not really able to fully step into your goddess power, or you step in but then you step back out and you're not able to really sustain it. As a healer, I am able to take you through steps and processes to get all of this out of your body so you can fully stand in your power day after day and be the woman you were put on this earth to be, and go after the things that you are meant to have. All right, so if this resonates with you and you want to know more about working together, go to essenceturner.com and read over the page, see if it resonates, and if it does, let's have a consultation. All right, I'll talk to you later.